Hi everybody, sorry it's been such a long time. I've just not been very well. I've been struggling with my fibro. They've changed my medication, so I had 3 weeks where I had to be weaned off one medication and then built up on another. So there was nearly 3 weeks where I was on very little pain relief, and I was not the nicest person to be around, if I'm honest. So I've slowly been getting back into it. I have been making quite a few hunky dory cards only because they are so simple to put together, and I still felt as if I was doing something. But you know me, I love my Stampin' Up, love it. So Christmas time to start getting back into it. But I wanted non-traditional. I'm a bit tired of seeing reds and greens, so I went for something else. So I went for subtle colours, um, and I will just show you. I'm going to make another one with you on camera, but I will just show you the colour palette I have used. And this is it here. So we have got Petal Pink, Highland Heather, So Saffron, Mint Macaron, and Balmy Blue. They're really soft, really subtle. Um, I mean, So Saffron I very rarely use, very rarely, but I felt we had to add it in. So I have done 4. The only one I'm left to do is my Balmy Blue one. So we'll do that together, but I will bring this one up and show you up close because this is the one that's totally dry, and this was the one I was really going to show on camera, but to get this sentiment it wasn't so easy. I will tell you how to do it, but on camera it just doesn't come across properly. So if I bring it up, you can see it is a gradient colour. There's different colours in it, and they are the 5 colours that are up here. And all I did was I used my Stampin' Blends, if I can just pull them up. So I used my 5 Stampin' Blends. No, not Stampin' Blends, Stampin' Right markers. So what I did was I took my sentiment stamp and I scribbled on the 5 colours over portions of it. Then what I did was I inked up on a Versamark pad. Yes, it's going to stain your pad. Use an old pad. Keep a pad for being messy because it still works. The colours won't transfer as long as you're careful, and you'll get good results. And then I stamped it onto, oops, that's okay. Then I stamped it onto my cardstock and used clear embossing powder, and we got this lovely sentiment. But for on camera, it's not going to work. So I am just stamping in the colourway to make it look a lot more cohesive. So I'm going to move these out the way just so that they can dry properly because they are still damp. And I need my Stampin' Chamois as well. Right, so let me shift that out the way. There we go. Right, so I have got a piece of Balmy Blue, and that is measuring, let me see, what is that? I'm hopeless with fractions, absolutely hopeless. So that's what 1/2. So it is 5 9/16. Is that right? Or is it 5/8? 5/8. because I've got 16ths on that, but this is only an 8th. So it's 5/8, 9 and 6 and 5, 5 and 5/8 by 4. Then we have got the stamping layer, which is 3 and 5/8 by 5 1/4. So, first of all, we are going to use smoky slate, and that's just to put my rope at the top for my bits to go on. Now, I don't know if you can see that I actually used the Delicata inks, but it takes too long to dry. So smoky slate works just as nice. There we go. And we just put it on at an angle, like so. Okay. Doesn't matter if a bit's thicker than the other, it makes no difference really. So we're done with that bit. And we are done with our smoky slate, because that's the only time we use that colour. I can put that away now. Right. So next up, I have already pre-cut and coloured and punched and done all the bits for this, because I have got them all in order. I just need to make sure I've got the right order. Let me see. So we've got green. Need to go the other way. That's it. So what I need to do now is take my clear bulb. Okay, that's a clear bulb from the Merry Christmas, Making Christmas Bright. So it's this one here. And what I'm doing is I have actually got the back of the stamp. If I just show you that up close, it's actually the back of the stamp I'm using. So this is normally the side we'd stamp with, but I've put that down. Okay. And what I'm doing is I am going to be stamping a shadow under all of them. So let me grab, where have I put it now? Don't know. Right. So I'm going to grab a bit of scrap paper, because that would help. Oh. There we go. Scrap paper. Alright. Move that up a bit, because I don't need that right now. Okay, and our first colour is going to be So Saffron. Okay, so what we're doing is we're taking the back side of the stamp, inking it up, okay, and then we're stamping off, and then we'll come over and stamp on, and it gives us a much softer colour. Okay, so that's why we're stamping off. So it's nice and subtle, and it's not going to be overwhelming on our card. Okay, then we are going to use the little sun rays type thing, and that goes on full strength, like so. I'll zoom you in a bit just so you can see what I'm actually doing. Move that camera over a bit. There we go. So as you can see, that's the So Saffron and the So Saffron second generation. So I need to clean that. And my stamping scrub is really disgusting, but it works beautifully. Okay. And we do this for all 5 colours. So we can put that away. We're done with that one. Next up is our mint macaron. Get a wee avalanche happening over there. Sorry for the shadows, but I needed to put my light on because it was getting a bit dull in here. So again, ink up the reversible stamp, stamp off, come over to our card base and stamp on. Okay, and again it's nice and subtle, it's not overpowering. Again, full strength of the little sunbeams, and on we go, like so. Right, so we need to clean these off as well. And it doesn't take much to clean them because they're not actually that dirty, because it's soft colours we're using. That's mint macaron done. Next up is our petal pink. So we ink that up and stamp off. Bring in our card base and stamp on. That's super light, but it is there. Again, a little raise. And because I can't get my head right in, I'm kind of winging where the rays go. But it's been working so far. They're a little bit out, don't worry about it. No one's going to really bother, because it's still going to be a pretty card. Give that a clean again. Oops, is it? Right, next up we have got our Highland Heather. Now this is a bit darker. So when we're stamping off, just make sure that you remember to stamp off. Okay, so stamp off. And there's a hair on my stamp, so we'll do that again. There we go. And then we are going to stamp on, like so. Ink up our rays. And on we go, like so. Oh. Right, and the last one is our Balmy blue. And this will also be getting used for the sentiment, so we just need to be a bit more aware. So give that a wee clean off. Whoops. As I said, my chamois is needing cleaned properly. Oops, let me just clean it off properly. That's us. Nice and clean now, and I'm so glad that big blob didn't land on my card because I would have cried. Right, so next up, Balmy blue. Stamp off, and then stamp on, like so. Again, a raise, full strength is going on about there, like so. And that's that part done. Then we need to put my sentiment on. So, inking it up really well. And then line it up as best you can. It doesn't need to be perfect. Like so. It's just beautiful. Right, so then I need to get these cleaned up. So one. Right, that's enough, you two. I've got my niece down for a bit. Right, so we can close over our Balmy blue now. We don't need that again. I'm filming. Right, so we need
Want me to help you? Hi everyone.
no, I don't need any help now. So I have picked out my sequins. They are from the selection that we have from the heirloom collection, and I also have some from the iridescent collection. And I think there's a couple of white ones that are actually from my own stash, but I don't know what ones they are. So what I'm going to do is just snip a few of these out. So just because we use all the dimensionals, we don't just use the cut ones in the centre, we use everything. We don't waste anything. So first up we've got our Saffron one. So we just pick up a bit of a dimensional, put it near the bottom, pick up another one and put it near the top, like so. Peel off the back.
I see where this is going. This is going to be cool.
Peel off the back. And then we are going to place it over the top of our yellow bit, like so. Okay. So that's the first one down. Then we've got these. Like so. Peel the back off. And these ones have got Merry and Bright on it. Okay. Because I've done them in different colourways so that I did have them all matching. There we go. And that one down there. The Petal Pink, you could use Blush and Bride if you don't have Petal Pink. Jaden, you need to watch because the light, you're going to put a big shadow on. See, my hands are shadowing when I'm over it. So you just need to be careful, please.
I will.
So that's the Petal Pink on. Then we've got our Highland Heather. Place it on. Once again. Like so. There's a... I'm trying to use my good hand for this because this hand I can't feel anything with.
But you're still making stuff. Because you love your job.
Then we have got our Balmy Blue. So we just pick up another one of these. Place it on. Oops. That's this. So place that on there. Oh. Then we are going to put our glitter on. Okay. So I don't have any Dazzling Diamond left. It's in my big tub and it would end up going everywhere. So I have actually got Butterfly Trails Diamond Sparkles. It's a hunky dory. It's literally, it's lasted me forever. And it's a nice iridescent one that doesn't take over the whole thing. So I'm just going to come on and make sure that I have got plenty on my And I'll blast up the heat gun in a second to make sure that I don't have any air bubbles. Just put a good layer on. And this is our fine tip glue pen, which is perfect for what I'm going to do. And it will dry like a gloss, but it takes time. If you are in a hurry, don't use this. Because this technique, yeah, you could actually put my pin back on. I'll only need it for a wee second anyway, it's just to bust those wee air bubbles. Come on, you bust. That bust there? No, I don't know. Right, it's okay. Thanks, Jaden.
Yeah.
Right, so next up we are going to add our glitter. Now, I have been using the reverse of my pokey tool on my take a pick tool, or take your pick tool, whatever you want to call it. I have got my little, that's mine, it's not Stampin' Up, sweetheart.
Alright.
Right, so I have got my card onto a bit of scrap paper, and I am lifting, and you will see it's tiny amounts onto the edge. Okay, so it's literally enough to give me a wee bit of sparkle. That's it. On the ones with writing, I have went a lot lighter handed because I still want to be able to see the words. Okay.
Oh, I just see the words there. That's cool. So all of them have words on them?
No, just the three middle ones.
Oh, right.
Let me just pull that over a wee bit because it was a bit too much in one area. Clean off my wee scoop. I need to try and straighten that a wee bit because I can feel it all running. Right, and next up we have got the blue. And as I said, I'll go a bit heavier on the plain ones because there's no writing on those ones, so they can be really sparkly.
So
but honestly, you don't need much. There we go. I'm just going to give my little tool a wee quick clean over. Then I'm going to just tip that up and give it a wee tap before the glue runs too much. There we go. Okay. Give that a wee fold back into my wee tub. And as I said, a little of this goes an awful long way. I don't need that again. Nope, not tonight anyway.
Okay.
Right. And then we are going to put our sequins on. In fact, no, I won't. I'll put it on its card base first. So let me just shift that over.
I'm going to straight my cousin because she's playing my game and she doesn't know how to play it. So
let's
see how much cards
if I can do this quickly without the glue dripping. There we go. And it is running a little bit, but I think I've managed to cope with it. Yeah, think we're okay. There is a little bit here that I'm just going to take off, like so. And then I need to put it on a card base. So let me just grab a card base. Again, I'm just going to tip it up for a quick second, like so, and place it on my card base. Like that. Then we're going to put my sequins on. So I have got the fine tip glue pen again, and I've got 12, so I'm just going to put a few blobs here and there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I can actually see a little hair on my card, so I'm going to remove that because I don't want that catching on any of my adhesive. I hope it'll come away. That's it. Right, so I've got my sticky take your pick, and I'm just going to start placing these on where I want them. So I'm being a bit strategic in the fact that where I've got big blobs of glue, I'll use the larger ones. Okay, but that's kind of the only method in my madness. Bit of pink, a little bit of white there, a bit of white there, bit of green, wee, so nice. Oops, yellow. Like so. And then to finish it off completely, I added some rhinestones here. So I'm just taking my take your pick tool and turning it to my pokey tool again, and I'm adding 3 of these. So we will add one there, one over here, oops, you come away, and then one last one, and we will go here with that. And that is our card. And I think it looks quite pretty. You've got a collection then of 5. You can bundle them up, send them to loved ones, or you could give them out if you're doing craft fairs, put them as a pile of 5 and sell them. Maybe do 5 for £2 if you're doing them 50p each or whatever, because there's not a lot of work in that. You've got a few bits of cardstock, but I really do think they're pretty. And let's face it, a lot of these card events or craft fairs, we just don't make the money back on them. We don't. What I would say is I make them because I love making them, but you're not going to make your money back on them. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you get inspired. Have a look at your stock and see what you've got, and just have a play. It's not going to do you any harm whatsoever, and you will end up with a lovely collection of cards. Let me just zoom out. Oh, it's the other way, Karen. There we are. So I've got a nice collection of cards there that would be stunning, and they're not traditional colours, and they still look Christmassy. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I promise it won't be as long next time. Take care for now. Bye.